Alright, what's up guys? We're going to be looking at a Jerax Earth Spirit game, and this is going to be fun. So, as you all know, Jerax is extremely well known for his Earth Spirit, and he even has the the awesome new skin. So this is a game that he recently played as Earth Spirit, and we're going to be taking a look at the game. We're going to look at how he levels his hero with the new patch changes and everything. And let's go ahead and go back to normal view. And we're going to go to player perspective. We're going to be watching exactly what he does. Trying to pick up on any awesome tips and tricks. And I know I've seen him do this. I've analyzed several replays on his Earth Spirit before, so this is going to be interesting to see what he does here. But he usually pulls... like sometimes he'll pull more than one creep, depending on if he has enough time and stuff like that, but he'll sometimes put 2 or 3 creeps back here using his geomagnetic grip. And this will do 2 things for you in the off lane. This will pull your creeps automatically back towards your tower, which gives you lots of XP if they're not pulled back far enough already. And look at that, perfect. He's got that thing down so well. Like, it's just like now he automatically has an experience advantage in his lane, and no matter what, they cannot keep the creeps from him unless they do just constant pulling. But even then, he gets 1 full creep wave of experience no matter what. So he's gonna hit level 2, and at that point, killing Earth Spirit becomes tremendously more difficult, because if he gets roll, then it's like, well, okay, goodbye. You have to do it just right. And they actually do have the silence for Earth Spirit, so Bloodseeker can silence him pretty good. And that's actually a pretty big deal, at least in my mind. That because I mean, look at that damage too. That's a good amount of damage just for 1 silence. I mean, obviously, I don't think it's going to shut down the Earth Spirit, but right there you see he's actually pulling the creep, or the rock, through the Bloodseeker, and wow, he's being really aggressive already. I'm surprised he's being so aggressive, honestly. That's you would think that maybe if Venge was nearby, he would just get totally screwed over with a stun and then a silence, so he can't roll away. And I mean, plus the roll is pretty long cooldown on level 1. So let's talk about the changes in 6.8. So basically, the effect of the geomagnetic grip and the Boulder Smash were reversed. So basically, the geomagnetic grip was very reliable, and it was too reliable of a stun, and that's why they decided to change it up and make the grip do the silence and the Boulder Smash do the stun. And the Boulder Smash is much harder to land reliably. So for example, you could roll at someone, pull a stone towards yourself, and it would stun them and lock them in place while you rolled towards them, and they couldn't do anything about it. And it was just a little bit too OP of a combo, and that was the reason that that it was changed. Now, I still think Earth Spirit's still really, really good, and obviously, I mean, if you look at Jerax's track record with all of this, it's pretty insanely good. And he's silenced up, stunned up, can't run away. Now, they're not going to be able to get a kill on him. He's just going to basically be really strongly harassed. If Venge was over here, honestly, I feel like it's a pretty big mistake. I think this Venge should be zoning out this Earth Spirit a little bit more, but like right from the beginning, the Venge should have been right there, just punching Earth Spirit the moment he came up to the lane, denying basically all the last sets except for the geomagnetic grip. And look at his skill. He's going for a 2nd level in geomagnetic grip. I would have thought for sure he would go for the triple, the 1-1-1 build, but he's not. He's actually going for the maxing geomagnetic grip. And I think the reason that is the stone damage was actually also brought over. It looks like the damage scales really nicely now. Oh my goodness, look at that. 250 damage for only 75 mana and a 13-second cooldown, obviously, and you're also silencing it. That is incredibly good. That is great value for the scale. Now, and because this is going to be so much harder to hit, the Boulder Smash only does 125 damage. And so basically, the Boulder Smash is just a stun, and at level 1 it's only 0.75 seconds stun, so it's just not as much value as you would like. So you're going to get way more harass value from the Geomagnetic Grip. Now another thing I want to point out is how often he is just constantly pulling back the stones through the creeps in order to last hit them. And that's, I think, a trick that all experienced Earth Spirit players will do. If you're looking to get better at Earth Spirit, that's one of the first things I would say is learn to last hit with Geomagnetic Grip. It's only 75 mana, and it does a whopping 150 damage at level 2. 100 damage at level 1. So level 1, you're doing 100 damage harass to your opponent, and you can last hit with 100 damage really easily if you get the timing down right. And then when you get to 250 mana, or 250 damage with the 4th level, it's basically like this is a very reliable silence now and a very reliable nuke compared to before. So looks like he has an idea that Venge is here, and he's just going to come over here and he's going to roll out. And basically one of the best ways to counter Earth Spirit is to get in front of Earth Spirit and block him in when he tries to roll away, and that'll prevent him from basically making any progress, right? He'll just stop right on top of you and doesn't go anywhere. So that's why he went behind these trees and looped around and got behind here, because there's no way Venge could get in front of him. Looks like he went in for the roll. He notice how he also used the boulder there, and nice, very nicely done. He used the rolling boulder to catch up to him with a stone remnant, which does bonus damage whenever you do that. Then Geomagnetic Grip, and punched him back towards Mirana for the right clicks. Also, he was body blocking him really well. Oh, he almost caught the Venge. Now, the roll, the big thing with the roll is that it slows you down for 2 seconds. 80% slow for 2 seconds is really insane. And if they're already low HP, basically it's like 2 seconds free whacking on the enemy, basically. So, and it's only 50 mana too. It's like a really, really low cooldown. Now it looks like he's in deep trouble here. He just punches. Yeah, he was in trouble. But basically, he was trying to get the timing just right so he could roll away right as the Bloodseeker ulti ended, but he didn't get the timing right. So, so he does feed a kill in top lane, and the Bloodseeker is level 6 already. He was able to use the ulti. So, and the Bloodseeker is actually level 7 already. That's pretty insane level considering he must have. Did Mirana die there back then? Is that why he got such a high level? I'm trying to figure out why he's such a higher level than Earth Spirit, because Earth Spirit was doing pretty well in the lane, I felt like. Getting a lot of solo XP. I don't know. Ooh. That arrow was really close to hitting Venge there, but didn't quite connect. So, as soon as Earth Spirit hits level 6, it's kind of like go time, right? Notice how he's body blocking him. Pushed him. Oh, did a Geomagnetic Grip. Oh, okay. All right. Well, they are. I think he knows that they're coming back here. I don't know if he actually wants to go on this. Looks like he does. He does want to go. He's gonna be able to silence them the moment they come out, which that is pretty big actually. Nice. Notice how he rolled into the Wisp. Also, notice how he, as soon as he got level 6, he got level 6 when Venge died, he quickly leveled the ulti, popped the ulti in the middle of the fight. That is really quick reaction time. And I think he knew that he was on the verge of getting level 6. He was keeping track of that, and I was keeping track of it as well. But I think that's a mistake that a lot of newer players would make, or even I would make. I'd be like, oh, I hit level 6 in the middle of that fight? Crap, I didn't realize that. And Clink's getting caught out. He was like, I got this. This Sand King is, or this Skeleton King, Wraith King is dead as doornails, and gets an arrow through the tree. That's never any fun. Just looking at his build. So right away you can see he bought boots, bottle. I think this is the same clarity he had at the beginning of the game. Clarities are very useful when you're trying to use Geomagnetic Grip to last hit. I don't think I don't think that they can catch him here. Yeah, no, they cannot. In pre 6.8 patch, that would have been a dead Bloodseeker, because you can roll in while you're rolling in. You can just pull a Stone Remnant towards yourself, and that would. Ron is dead. Oh, he pops the ulti on 3. That is insane. He doesn't have any Stone Remnants though. That is a big bummer for him. Oh, if he had had a couple more Stone Remnants, those guys would have been dead, dead, dead. All 3 would have been dead. He could have just popped them all in the different areas where they're trying to walk away, and for sure the Legion Commander would have been dead. And so that just goes to show how important the whole Stone Remnants and keeping them up to date and having them available is all like just insanely important. And even like super experienced players like Jerax can mess that up. And I mean, honestly, I don't know if that was truly a mess up. I think it was ultimately because he was just trying to save his teammate, and he underestimated the amount of damage and HPs the enemies had. And I think he may have thought that he had more Stone Remnants too. So if he had more Stone Remnants, it definitely would have been gone a lot better. So, and that's, yeah. Anyway, so he has maxed the Geomagnetic Grip first, so I think this is probably going to be the standard build on Earth Spirit, and that's just because the nuke damage, basically this is your nuke now in 6.8. There used to be your Boulder Smash, and now it's Geomagnetic Grip. He was trying to land his Magnetize, but he did not get close enough. It's gonna be interesting to see what he progresses to from here. I think there's a lot of variation in Earth Spirits and what they get after Boots and Bottle, and sometimes they just skip the bottle, honestly. Interesting. Great arrow there. Really good fight for him. Now notice what he's doing here. He's hiding over here in the corner. Okay, now he's TPing out and snipes the kill with the Geomagnetic Grip pull. That just goes to show you. It's basically an instant cast nuke that silences. It's a very, very nice ability. Yeah, plus you can do it to so many people. I mean, you look at Silencer. Silencer can silence one person with his ability. And it's on a delay to when you cast your next ability. You get to cast one ability, and then you get silenced for like 4 or 5 seconds. Basically, that gives them an opportunity to pop their BKB to counter it. And this, I mean, obviously, I think you can still pop your BKB and get rid of the silence. So I don't know if that necessarily makes perfect sense, but basically, this is like an instant nuke, though. So no matter what, even if you like. Whereas the silencer is a delayed nuke, so this is like an instant nuke, so I think it's a little bit better than the silencers. I think Last Word is the name of it. But obviously silencer has a 5-man ulti silence, but I'm just talking about like a spammable nuke style. This is a much more reliable. Plus you can hit multiple targets with it. You can hit 2 or 3 enemies fairly consistently if they're grouped up at all. So really, it's a really great ability. Probably his second best ability after his Magnetize. Magnetize is just too strong. Okay, looks like they're going into a fight here, and he's jumping in, pops the ulti, perfect, and he's got a couple extra stones here, and look at that damage. Oh man, those guys just melted, and obviously I don't even think he needed. I don't know if he even needed the second stone there, putting it down on the ramp, but it definitely murdered that Bloodseeker really well. He looks like he missed his Geomagnetic Grip pretty badly there. That's okay. And let's see here, how many duels does this LC have? 11 duels won on this LC. This LC just purchased her crap. And this is like maybe the only game ever played as Legion Commander. That is hilarious. Or at least the only game since purchasing the Arcana. But anyway. So he just popped that Clarity. To help him get that mana back. 15 seconds for his Magnetize to come off cooldown here. Now, one thing I would really like to point out about his play is he is being very, very sneaky all the time. You'll notice how he hides in the corner up here. He's hiding basically in the fog almost all the time, ready to jump out and make people basically afraid to come to lanes or to like know where he is. So if he's farming freely in a lane, like right now he's probably going to push this lane, but basically he might TP here. I don't know. He looks like he's just going to push. I feel like he needs to TP, but I don't know. He probably wants to get this tower really badly too. But just that just the threat of him being missing probably gives the other team a lot of pause. And nice, good nuke. So drops it right behind, and look at that. Very nice. Can he land that? Okay, no. Well, I don't know why the Wisp was attacking there. If the Wisp was not attacking, I don't think... Oh, they had a ward. They had a ward. Okay. I was going to say, I didn't think they had vision. No, I think they just put that ward down. I mean, they would have put the ward down anyway. But the Wisp was auto-attacking, and that gives the enemy team vision. So if you're ever stuck on the ledge, don't auto-attack. Hit the hold button, and you will obviously not auto-attack. So... Alright, whoa. So I didn't even notice, but Earth Spirit picked up a Blink Dagger just now. I have never seen an Earth Spirit go Blink Dagger. But I suppose it makes sense. I mean, the Blink Dagger Magnetize Bomb. Plus you can blink and punt. Like right now, if he wanted, he could blink in and punt that Bloodseeker back out towards Mirana and towards Slark here. Oh, look at that. Blink. And bam. Very nice. He didn't steal the kill even though he could have there. Legion Commander being sneaky. Wait, how did he see him? I don't even know how he saw him there. How did he see him? I don't know. I kind of want to go back and take a look at that, because that was interesting. All right, so we are. Let's try going back right here. All right, so no vision, no vision, no vision, no vision. As far as I can tell, there was no vision on Legion Commander at all there. Maybe it was just a really lucky guess. I don't know. That was weird. I don't know. Maybe the game was just glitching there or something. But that was really peculiar right there. That kill. So we'll just move on and try to forget that happened. That was just weird. We'll call it luck, or maybe I just missed something. Maybe you could see him across the high ground or something as he went in or something. I don't know. Okay, so what is he going to go for boots? Oh, he's going to pick up an urn next. Interesting. This is going to give him some passive regen and obviously some good HP, which HP is one of the biggest things that Earth Spirit needs, because he's going to be initiating in those fights, jumping in, and then he has to survive, right? He needs to survive through the initial burst of the other team to continue dropping the stones and dropping the silences and doing the stuns every time they're off cooldown. So you don't want to immediately die, which is pretty obvious, but good positioning by Wraith King on the high ground. Unfortunately, didn't block him in or anything. Wisp looks like he's disappeared right now. I don't know. That was weird. Maybe a little graphical glitch there. Not a big deal. So let's see here. What do we got? I feel like once you get a little bit of HP, I feel like a Blade Mail is an incredible pickup on a Earth Spirit. And that's just my opinion, and having played him like 4 or 5 times. When you're jumping in and you're being focused by the enemy team, you just like pop your Blade Mail, and it's like not only is my Magnetize doing damage to all of you, not only are you silenced, but you are also like killing yourself by attacking me, and you can like murder a 5-man team that way, especially once you get like 2,000 HP, and they like if you get an HP advantage on the other team anyway. But yeah. So okay, let's just go ahead and check some stats here. Let's go to net worth. It looks like Slark is leading the way. And, I mean, that's one of the things about Earth Spirit. Earth Spirit doesn't really need that much farm to be effective. He is very effective with only... all he needs is basically a boots, some way to get mana, and maybe a mobility item. And then some HP, ideally. And beyond that, he's more just a utility hero. Like, he doesn't scale that well into late game. It's all about the early, mid game. If you get rocked early, you're kind of in trouble. Very nice. You see how he got the punt through on Clinks? Clinks was just standing there. And it's really weird seeing these the abilities like this. It's and keep in mind that you have, in order to get that stun, you have to have the stone go through them. You can't just punt them themselves right on the person. It doesn't work like that. But oh my goodness, look at this. They have forced the rage quit. GG. Everyone is DCing. They are just giving up. They're saying this ridiculous combo is so stupid, and they are dominating right now. So with that said, let me just go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and just zoom ahead because this is basically over. I just want to get to the end game stats and let this game end here. Looks like they're just fooling around, but some good items that I think on Earth Spirit are if you're not gonna go Blade Mail, probably potentially like a Heaven's Halberd, which will give you that HP and that survivability. It'll also give you a disable for the enemy carry, which is going to be really good. And another potential option is BKB. If they're all magic nuke, go BKB, pop your ulti, and you'll do lots of damage. Now, obviously, you want to kind of be getting your stuff. You want to be forcing these team fights before the enemy can get their BKB. So if you're getting a BKB, most likely it's too late anyway, but I don't know. That or you just got to kind of time it right and all that stuff. So it looks like they're finally pushing in. And I'm really sorry that... Let's go back to that. That was pretty special. Looks like... Jump. Earth Spirit ulti. Dropping the rocks. Alright, well, there's a good example of the damage that Earth Spirit can do, I guess. Whatever. But guys, that's it. Basically for the Earth Spirit video, I'm gonna zoom ahead here to the end. Looks like they're gonna farm some kills up really quickly, and there we go. So, let me know if you have any questions. I'll try to answer them. I wouldn't say that I'm a super expert on Earth Spirit. I have played the hero. I've studied Jerax in probably about 5 different games, in addition to this one, and so I've seen him go a lot of different things. But oftentimes it's like right here, you got Mana Boots, Hood, and Ghost Scepter. Those are pretty common item pickups. Also, I think Blade Mail, Heaven's Halberd. It all depends on the situation you're in. If they're in a 4 Protect 1 like Anti-Mage or Phantom Assassin, I think the Heaven's Halberd is especially good because you can just halberd them and they're sit there and do nothing for 3 seconds. So anyway, that's it for the Jerax Earth Spirit commentary. This game, I wouldn't say this game was amazing, but I think it was a good example of how to use Earth Spirit's spells and how to combo them and everything, and a good little trick there that he did at the beginning with getting the advantage in the off lane. So that's it for the Jerax Earth Spirit video. Let me know any heroes that you want to have me commentate and talk about, and what player you want me to have playing them. So like I want to do a Kuroki Rubik, and I want to do a Bulba Clockwork. So guys, without ado, that's it for this video. Quadron signing out.